So, Mark, thank you for joining us from LDV. What are your impressions of the GreenFleet Roundtable event?
It's good, interesting as always. I see a big change over the last couple I've done to infrastructure. Is still the thing that stands out with most people. Is first of all, it's an understanding of electric vehicles, but more so towards the infrastructure, that they feel that we're still a lot behind where we should be as regards public infrastructure.
Yeah, that came out very much today in the conversations, focusing on public infrastructure as well as workplace and home charging.
Yes, I mean every topic that we spoke about is still reverted back around to infrastructure. So you can see that most of whether they're councils or private individuals, they're still concerned about public infrastructure.
Yeah, and tell us a bit about your vans. We're here in Greater Manchester, who are bringing in clean air zone in 2021, which means that some of the larger, more polluting HGVs are going to be having to pay a fine for coming into the city. What kind of opportunity does that give LDV?
For us, as probably one of the only few in the marketplace that has a large panel van or a large chassis cab variant available today in full electric, it gives us a good opportunity to supposed to be ahead of the posse. And again, it's awareness in the marketplace that companies are saying there's no electric vehicles available today, we can't buy volume, whereas quite the opposite. We can supply today in volumes whatever the customer requires, whether it's 1,000 vehicles or one vehicle, whatever the case is, we can supply volumes. If it's a Luton box or a tipper, cage tipper, or whatever they would have under diesel variant, within reason, we can supply the same in full electric.
Great. And the fleets that were here today, what would you say to them in terms of getting in front of an LDV vehicle and trying it for themselves?
There is no silver bullet. EV is not the solution for everything, but certainly for large fleets, to find maybe 80 or 90% of their vehicles on the fleet could transition to electric very easy. My advice to any company is to get an understanding of electric vehicles, get an understanding of their own fleet, what mileage to do a day, what charging infrastructure they have, what would they need to put in. Once they have a full understanding and test the vehicle when they can, then the transition to electric can be quite easy and trouble-free.
Yeah, that's great. I completely agree. One last question. So there was a lot of interest today talking about battery warranties and life of the battery, and you gave a fantastic overview of actually what that means in reality with your vehicles.
We're one of the lucky manufacturers, I suppose, that have the opportunity within the battery bank that it's not just one big sealed unit. If you have a weak cell or a damaged cell, after your 5-year period, the warranty's out, or 8-year period, we can go in and replace a module. So your battery bank is 56 kilowatts. It's made up of individual cells which are grouped together as modules, and there's 104 modules within the battery bank. So it doesn't need to be replaced the whole bank. We can just go in, replace the module. It's no bigger than probably one of the first mobile phones. And within 2.5 hours, we can have your vehicle back on the road.
Great. So more myth busting and one less barrier.
Yeah, when your vehicle just comes near the end of its warranty, bring it in. We'll do a full health check on it, and we'll give you a cert saying that your battery is 90% capacity.
Great.
It's like having a new engine.
That's fantastic. Great. Thank you very much,
Thanks
Mark.
very much.